You love this land, but you've seen the balance sheets. You know hard work alone is not enough anymore. But what if tech could cut labor costs by 80% with tools like autonomous tractors? This is not science fiction. Some farms are already seeing a 10% revenue boost with the right software. The choice is not between the farm and the future. The choice is how you use the future to save the farm. We will now break down how an agribusiness technology management degree gives you the tools to do this. The biggest shift on the modern farm is in decision-making. Success is now driven less by intuition and more by hard data. So where does this data come from? It comes from the sky, with drones and satellites monitoring crop health acre by acre in real time. It comes from the ground, with IoT sensors telling you precisely how much water and fertilizer to apply. And it comes directly from your livestock, with GPS trackers improving herd management and security. All this data fuels one powerful concept: precision agriculture. You stop farming a 100-acre field and start farming 100 individual acres. This method drastically cuts costs. By applying inputs only where needed, you reduce overuse, save money, and improve long-term soil health. This sounds great for a huge corporate farm, but how can a family operation possibly afford all this? More importantly, how does it actually pay for itself? First, these technologies are becoming more affordable and scalable every year. What was once for massive companies is now accessible to smaller farms. Second, this tech prevents disaster. Tools that offer early stress detection for crops, identifying pests or deficiencies, can save a harvest from total loss. The same applies to equipment. Telematic systems monitor engine health, preventing a single tractor breakdown during harvest that could cost you thousands. But how do you make sense of all this data from sensors, drones, and tractors? That's where artificial intelligence comes in. AI is the brain of the modern farm. AI analyzes thousands of data points to optimize everything from irrigation to harvest timing, increasing yields while cutting water and power use. So how does this pay for itself? With massive returns. That 80% labor savings? For many farms, that's the line between closing down and passing it on. Then there's the power of consistent gains. As we noted, farm management software can cut input costs by 23%. That is money directly back in your pocket. The final result of all this is simple: achieving higher crop yields with less physical effort. This tech also supports sustainable practices like regenerative agriculture, making it profitable through carbon credit certification. The technology is clearly powerful, but technology does not run itself. How do you integrate these systems without losing generational wisdom? This is not about replacing your family's wisdom. It is about augmenting it. The best farms now encourage multi-generational learning and tech integration. An agribusiness technology management program is designed for exactly this. It teaches you to be the bridge, to speak the language of data analytics and crop rotation. But what about more controversial technologies? Where do things like genetic modification fit into an ethical, sustainable operation? Technologies like genetic modification are powerful tools that can rapidly increase food supply. But a modern manager does not just adopt them, they evaluate them. That's why this program's curriculum is rooted in ethical analysis, informed by the Catholic intellectual tradition, to help you make choices right for your values. So the place for any technology is determined by a well-educated manager. You learn to use data from your sensors to decide if a tool like GMOs fits your goals. It all comes back to this: you do not have to choose between tradition and technology. This degree teaches you the skill to blend them, preserving a legacy. The drones, the AI, the software, they are just tools, useless without a skilled operator. This program trains you to be the strategist who makes it all profitable. So what does this mean for you? Standing on the land your family has worked for generations? You can be the one to ensure it is here for generations to come. An agribusiness technology management degree gives you the ability to integrate modern profitability into your family's heritage, securing its future. With an employer-driven curriculum and significant real-world work experience, you graduate with a resume and skills regional employers are demanding. This is your chance to be the generation that did not just keep the farm going, but made it thrive, to build a future as proud as your past. Stop choosing between the farm and the future. Start building the bridge between them. Learn more about the Agricultural Technology Management Program today.